We are finally back with another Evo Build episode. In today's video, we are finally installing an oil catch can on the car, which should solve our blow-by issues that we're having. Before we continue with this video, it will mean the world to me if you guys get any value or any information from this video in particular. If you guys could subscribe, like, or comment in this video, it will help me out tremendously. If you did not get any information or any value at all, you could dislike, you could not subscribe or not like it. I'm completely fine with that. It helps me understand if I'm making a good video or a bad video. So let's go ahead and continue with the video. So yes, finally I am doing an oil catch can on the car. This is a must for all Evos. I did go a little bit expensive. This is the STM transmission mounted oil catch can. It's a bit pricey for what it does. You could also get something cheaper, but you can't go wrong with STM quality. Like, look at this. I don't know if I could get camera to focus, maybe not. You guys can see the weld, and you guys saw it in the cinematics. Like, this is insane how good these things are made. Even the powder coat finish. It does take a while to get it, at least for me. It was a 6-speed tranny, so they didn't have it in stock, but look at the welds. Like, it speaks for itself. So worth the wait, honestly. Gonna go with vibrant fittings and obviously their lines. So the way I'm going to do this, and just so you guys can kind of get an idea, that catch can gets mounted in the transmission, so it's hidden away. Actually, it's like under here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to install it and everything. As you guys can see, I had a hose just going straight to the floor because I was getting some blow by. So I was like, you know what? This is the moment to do it. It's good, safety, better for the engine. So might as well do it. And the other one that we need to remove is this right here. So I'm going to go ahead, and I believe this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a line all the way through the bottom of the intake manifold. This line will meet up over here and then go down together nicely into the catch can. So we need to go ahead and start by removing the 2 old fittings that it has. So let's get to that, and then we will continue with the project. So just took the first fitting out, the OEM fitting I mean this one right here. Pretty easy. Just get some pliers, pull it out. I did bend it a little bit, which I didn't want to do that. I wanted to try to keep it just in case I ever want to go back to stock. But pretty easy. I'm pretty sure I could get this anywhere. This is like literally thin, like nothing. So now what we have to do is get this little guy right here, and again, get in focus. There we go. And what I'm gonna do is literally press on exactly how I removed it. I'm gonna press this on. I am going to put a little bit of RTB, or you could, this is what I ended up getting. I honestly think I do still have some gray RTB somewhere here, so if I don't have to open that one. But again, if you don't have it, this is what you will get. This is exactly what STM recommends. You'll put a little bit of RTB here on the side, so when you press it in, no oil comes out. But this is such a tight fit that it should not leak anyways. But go ahead and do things the right way and get yourself some RTB, epoxy, whatever you might need to insert this one. So this is the easy one. Now what I'm worried about is this back one right here. It's kind of uncomfortable, but let's go ahead and finish this one off, and then we'll go to that one. Alrighty, so the first fitting is installed. As you guys saw, I use a rubber mallet, and I'm gonna see if I could get this in focus. Let me see. Lighting, obviously. but I don't know if you guys could see a little bit of that sealant coming around. I honestly feel like I did that so perfect. Like it literally created like a little bit of an O-ring on the fitting, just in case. Again, there shouldn't be any oil leak. It's such a tight fitting, but I did put a little bit of RTB, and this is the one I used. Kind of snapped on me and broke, but this is the one I ended up using. Gasket maker, black. It's oil resistant, that small one. And again, I had this one too, but I knew that I had that other small one, so I didn't want to waste this one. So either or could work, but it literally, once you press it on, it's gonna create like this little O-ring around it with the sealant, and now you'll let it sit there and it will get dry, and that for sure will never leak on me. So now let's go ahead and move to this back one. With this back one, we do have to remove all of this PCV, and I have to plug the intake manifold down below, which should be a little bit annoying because we have a lot of stuff over here. So let's get to work. So now we got the old fitting out, but now we have a little bit of a situation. This part of the valve cover, where this fitting right here is supposed to stay in, and then this goes in there, like this old piece right here. So I gotta figure out how to take this out without damaging it, because this part is needed for this fitting right here. Alrighty, so quick update. I got this sucker out the way. I did mess it up a little bit on the sides, but not the actual fitting. I'm not sure if you guys could catch that. So it was a pain in the ass. It was really stuck there. What I did was just use this vice grip, and with a plier I started squeezing and turning all the way up till it got out. Again, I did mess it up a little bit, but just on the outside. This not even in focus. Just on the outside quite a bit, but the fitting itself is good to go. So let's go ahead and install this. Basically, this will press onto the valve cover itself. And then after I have this pressed on, I will press this one in, which is the actual fitting that comes with the catch can. So let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of a delay removing this freaking thing out, but good to go. And also, I need to get a freaking fender cover thing, because I'm over here working on the car and I don't want to scratch the paint. So this is a little bit ghetto, but hey, it does the job. So let's continue working. Alrighty, so I already got one of the fittings done. It's always such a pain in the ass to do these fittings on these hoses, but now I did get the catch can ready. The two fittings on this side, the plug, just in case I do later on in the future go with a full built engine and I wanna bend the block or something, I could do that, so I have access to that. And I already installed this bottom drainer bolt, which I could just screw and drain the oil if it ever has a little bit of oil, because honestly, I don't think it will have that much oil. This is such a big catch can for what, you know, oil it will retrieve. Now all we have to do is open up these breather filters from STM. Everything from, like, honestly, it did take a while to get, but everything is so high quality, which just beats everything overall. I'm gonna go ahead and get these tied in the catch can, and then I'll show you guys exactly where this gets mounted. Because believe it or not, there's not that much information on the internet on these catch cans, like, at all. It's kind of like weird in some way. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. Perfect. So now I'll go ahead and tighten the two screws to make sure these breather filters are good to go. But this is the way the catch can sits. So just in case you guys have any questions in regards to the catch can, this is how it looks. And what's great about this catch can also, first of all, it's hidden away. It looks insane, amazing. Like, I really hope the camera could pick up the welds, and I know it is powder coated to keep the theme of, you know, wrinkle black, but the welds and craftsmanship is just insane. Like, it's literally insane. Again, the wait has been a while, which sucks, but it is what it is. And another thing, this is what I was getting to, another thing that's great about this catch can is that I currently have a 6-speed, but STM sells a bracket that, for example, I could take this to a welder, remove these 2 brackets right here, and buy their bracket for the 5-speed. So this catch can will be with me no matter if I switch to a 5-speed or a 6-speed. This one in particular is for a 6-speed, but like I said, once I go 5-speed, which I will probably have to, since I'm already at 400, 100 horsepower more, and that 6-speed will not be able to handle that power. But again, just a matter of removing these welds and having a welder weld the other bracket in, and maybe me myself if I learn how to freaking weld already. But let's go ahead and install this. Enough of me talking so you guys can see where this goes. Alrighty, so let me show you guys exactly where this is gonna go. This is the catch can. You have 6. So let me show you guys real quick. So let me show you guys exactly where this catch can will go. Underneath your transmission, you have 2 exact bolts. You will remove these 2 bolts right here, and literally the brackets for the catch can will mount up just like that. So this is gonna be a little bit hard to record. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and install it and then show you guys the finished result. But you guys get it, these 2 bolts are gonna be removed, which I actually already broke off a little bit. And then they're literally just gonna go back on, but with the catch can mounted, and I'll show you guys the finished result. Give me 1 second. And just like that, the catch can is all mounted up, as you guys can see. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's insane how well this location works. Like, let me show you guys this. Those are the 2 bolts. Let me see if I could get that to, yeah, you guys can see it. Those are literally the 2 bolts right there that mount to the tranny. And look at how flush, and like, that just looks like it's meant to be there. It's insane. I know it's a little bit dark, but hopefully you guys can see the location of it. Look at how flush, like it doesn't sit lower than the beam. Like it literally just sits like it's meant to be there. This is the exact location right here. So now that this is installed, now we get to actually route. I already did the fitting for this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just use that long hose, route it, and see what location or what route I wanna go with. This is boring. You guys could choose to do it whatever way. Like I could literally be lazy and just run the line right here to here, and then this line right here to there to the catch can. But again, I'm gonna do everything as good as I can. So I'm gonna see if I can hide it away, and I'll show you guys the finished result. There we have it. Very successful install. Honestly, not that hard. I thought it was going to be a little bit more complicated when it came to the OEM fittings, removing them and stuff like that. I did struggle with this one a little bit, but everything else was super simple. Let me show you guys the finished result. This is the one coming up from the front. It goes all the way through here, and then again, ignore all this wire mess. I am going to do a wire tuck. I keep saying that I do have to do that, but this is going to go underneath. It's already tucked, and then it's gonna come through here, which you guys are gonna see later. And then this one I was able to hide through. It comes through here, and then it just goes underneath the intake manifold. Not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see that, but it goes underneath the intake manifold, and it meets up with this one right here in the bottom. Again, not sure if you guys are gonna see it. And then it goes straight down through here through the tranny. You can see the 2 cables. and then it goes down to the catch can. Look at how well this fit is right here down below. Like, it honestly came out so good. Look at that. You can see the plug. This is where it comes out. And like I said, it literally seems like it's meant to be there. Like it's like an OEM install or something like that, but that's how I did it. It's going down through the tranny over here, and then let me show you guys a side look. Let me see if I could get the camera to light up. Look at how well that looks. Like, I know I already showed you guys that, but like, look at how hidden away and perfect it is. Like, simple shit like this makes me so happy. Like, when an install goes smooth, you know, it's worth it. It honestly did take a while to get the catch can, but I could say it is worth it. Nothing's hitting or anything like that. Like, everything's good. The intake's gonna fit perfectly because it's still super low. So for me, it's worth it. Again, it is a little bit expensive. You can maybe buy your own catch can and just buy a bracket and have a welder if you know how to weld do it yourself. But to me, it's all worth it. All quality parts, vibrant, everything is great quality. So like that, this install is done. I hope this shows you guys how to install these catch cans, because I didn't find a single video on this catch can, and not even that many images at that. So let's go ahead and end this one right here. I hope this video was informative, and I hope that I at least helped one person out. If I do that, to me, it's already worth it. I hope everybody has a great week. It is Monday. Be productive, follow that goal, follow that dream, and above all, be kind. Spread positivity. Be kind to the person next door to you. If somebody gets into an argument with you, be the better person and just be kind to everybody. Let's spread positivity. I hope everybody has an amazing week. I hope all of you guys are able to crush your goals. You guys know how it goes. Like always, keep grinding, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Take care.